Hi, and welcome back to Tarot Life Coach channel with me, your host, Tanya Melendez, Tarot Life Coach. My secret location, I will finally tell everyone, is Key West. So I'm enjoying my time here in Key West. I'm looking to relocate here, so if you are hearing this message in the Florida area, please send me a message. So I've gone from Spain to Chicago, and now here I am in Key West. And this is, I'm hoping, my last destination because I've always wanted to live next to the ocean. So with that said, just a big, huge breath of gratitude. I love being next to the ocean and smelling the ocean and hearing the ocean and tasting the ocean. The ocean is my sister and friend because I am Cancer, Leo, and so I've got a lot of that water energy. But I'd always said I wanted to live somewhere where I could be near the water all the time. And so I have found my place. I'm hoping that I can really enjoy and get to know the locals and people here. And so if you're ever thinking about coming, it's a wonderful place. It's beautiful, maybe 75 degrees today, a little bit cloudy, but I'll take that over Chicago right now. It is January 30th and it is, I'm sure, very cold in Chicago. I'm wearing no sleeves. There's palm trees outside. If it wasn't so loud outside, I would make this video out there, but hopefully by next week I will find a quiet spot and can make a video outside. So with that said, I'd really like to take a moment to talk about we're walking into February right now, and being the month of love, Mars right now and Jupiter are really having fun going into the time of Pisces. So this is also a water time, but also this is a time about love, and it's not just about love for yourself, but love for others. So remember, dare to be yourself, dare to be different, dare to take a risk, but also risk what is worthy and deserving of you. Don't risk something like gambling. Risk something that scares you, because the things that scare us are the things that we need to really look at. And so again, for me, traveling by myself and being a single woman, I've taken the risk several times, so I'm not afraid anymore. I make friends right away and things just seem to come to me because I'm willing to be open. So the words for today are being willing and allowing. And so with that said, today we're going to look at the Ascended Masters cards. And we do have a full moon next week, so it should be very interesting. We have a full moon on February 8th, so I'm really looking forward to seeing my first beautiful full moon against these beautiful sun or starlit nights here in Key West, you know, with the beautiful sunset, and it is a beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle the deck. And I get two cards, so I'm just going to pick two randoms. Ooh, very good. The Ascended Masters are working with us today. So the first one I get is the flow of prosperity, Lakshmi. We all need this. This is about prosperity, but this is also more than just material wealth. This is emotional, spiritual wealth. So really get yourself in a place of trusting God. My mantra this morning as I was putting on my makeup is, I trust you, God. I know I'm here for a reason. And I know that God has got my back because I believe that. So you really have to center it in your being in order for it to fully manifest in your life. And so with that said, our next card is Pan. And Pan is fertility. But also it's not just fertility in the sense that we think of in pregnancy, but this is fertility of new ideas, new thoughts. So we're walking into a new month. Give yourself this opportunity to really get to know who you are from a new and fresh perspective. And then also with this fertility, what seeds need to be sowed within you? What are you needing to do for yourself? So really pay attention to the things that you want and need in your life and see if you can manifest those, because it's time to give birth to new ideas. That's what Pan represents, the fertility. And then also knowing that everything you need comes to you with grace and ease. So instead of saying, God, I need some money, say, God, I am abundant and thank you so much. And so that should be your mantra, not, God, help me get here. God, thank you for already having it. That's the vibration that starts to change in your mind and really starts to set you up for that law of attraction feeling, pulling into yourself the things that you need and letting go of the things that you no longer need. So really pay attention to how you speak to yourself. Self-talk is very important. So if you're saying, oh, I'm so stupid, guess what? The universe is going to give you more opportunities to feel that way. And if you make a mistake, okay, a mistake is easily rectified. but don't beat yourself up about it. So it's really about paying close attention to how you speak to yourself, and remember to be willing and allowing Spirit to move through you, because once you're willing, it's all it takes. And remember, in the Bible it says you need just the faith of a mustard seed. A mustard seed is so tiny. So be willing to have faith. Be willing to be more open. Be willing to be more love. Be willing to be abundant. Be willing to be healthy and whole and complete. Just be willing and allow it to come into your life in a beautiful and harmonious way. So with that said, let's go ahead and shuffle up the tarot deck and see what's in store for us this week. The energy with the full moon growing is very positive, and so I really, and again, because I'm in a new location where I am feeling my absolute best, I definitely am feeling this. And so this is a first. We got all cups this time. So the first one I get is the 5 of Cups, and this is saying let go of the things that you can't change. Let go of those things that have stopped you in the past. It's already over. Look at the things that you do have. If you see here, he's concentrating on the spilt wine instead of looking at the wine he still has. So where in your life do you need to stop looking at what you've done and start looking at what you have? And remember, you need to be grateful right now for even the things that you don't have and the things that you want to manifest into your life. I've always wanted to come to Key West since I was 20 years old, and I never gave up on it. I always thought I would come here for a romantic trip with some handsome man who would be my husband. But I manifested this by really keeping my focus on the fact that I wanted to live near the ocean. And I've been telling all my friends, my prayer partners, and everyone, I really want to live next to the ocean. I really want to live next to the ocean. And now I'm surrounded by beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ocean on all sides on this beautiful island of Key West. So remember, keep your attention. It might take 10 years, it might take 2 years, it might take a week, it might take a day. But keep your focus on what you want, not on what you don't have. That is the key with the law of attraction, and that is the key to really building your spiritual muscle. And so then our next card is the Page of Cups. You know, pages represent that youthfulness, that wanting to know more. So this is also about you being a seeker. So if you are at this place of seeking, really wanting to get into the spirit of who you are and your spirituality, this is what that card is saying. And if you look here, there's a big wave going along with my water theme, because cups are all about water and emotions. But also he's got a fish in the cup, so that's also about knowledge. So trust that inner guidance. Trust your own GPS, as my friend Deb Frau says in her radio show. Really trust that everything is working exactly as it should, because when you're trusting, you're saying, okay, God, I know the best is going to happen. So really be open and willing to take that step, take that risk, like I said at the beginning. Be willing and allowing. So those are your words for the week. And then our last card, like I said, we've never had all cups. So this is going to be an emotional week with all these cups. And the King of Cups is saying, you know what you want, and now it's time to go for it. You are the king of your castle, the queen of your castle, the queen of your domain. So really allow that energy to flow to you and flow through you. Again, just being willing and allowing is the only thing that you really need to do. And with that said, I really want to just take a moment to talk about my February special. I'm offering my heart-to-heart soul spiritual counseling sessions for couples or for singles. And if you're interested, it's $75 from now until Valentine's Day for an hour session. You'll also get with that session a spiritual practice, kind of like how I talk to you now about taking the risk and things like that. You'll get some spiritual practice. You'll also get some spiritual counseling. So things that need to be released from your spirit, we will talk about those things and work on releasing those things from your spirit. Also with that, we will talk about your relationships. What is it that you want? Heart to heart. That's really about manifesting. So if you're single and if you're really wanting to be in a love relationship, have a session. Have a heart to heart. Have a heart to heart with me, Tarot Life Coach. And then also, I want to talk again about my soul-to-soul spiritual wellness coaching. This is if you need somebody to be your cheerleader, to be your motivator, to be your spiritual personal counselor. And that's what I'm here for. So really, if you really feel that you need it, you can sign up for a week, a month, 6 months. It is definitely based on membership. So if you need motivation to get you through the next level, please, please, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can find all my information on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. I will be updating everything again. We've got some really great things going on now that I'm here in Key West. I'll be starting some workshop seminars because I'm also a yoga teacher, so I really want to incorporate mind, body, spirit all together in what I do. So again, get ready for that full moon. We're going to have a very emotional week this week, so be open, be willing, and allow spirit to come through you. And with that said, until next week, peace and blessings from Key West.